Hey guys, what's up? It's Mila and I'm back with another Bizaardvark. We waited like another 2 weeks. We waited like 2 weeks to see this, and I see that another episode is gonna be coming on next week, and I think the week before, the week after that. So I'm pretty excited to see some more Bizaardvark because I've been missing after we're on a hiatus. I don't like when the shows go on hiatus because then I have nothing to watch on Sunday, and I'm just like, wait. But yeah, so on this episode we had a special guest star, special guest star, Jojo Siwa. She's on Dance Moms and stuff, and she's a dancer, and she's actually really big on Musically too. Because I check out on there, go follow me on Musically. My username is gonna be up here. But yeah, so she's gonna be on here, which I was pretty excited. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like I always say in every single video, y'all probably like, Lena, shut up. But I like how they actually get people that be on the internet on this show, so it doesn't seem just like actors are doing it. Like, I got actually that actually experience internet's fame. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So basically, this episode reminded me of iCarly when they had the battle Shelby Marks, Victoria Justice's character, when Carly and Sam had to do that. So yeah, Carly, Shay, and Samantha Puckett. Yeah, guys, that's what this reminded me of. That's a lot, not a lot, but like it reminded me of that. I'm like, what? But yeah, so it started off with Jojo Siwa. She was playing herself. She's like, oh my god, Mila's hair color is faker than her eyelashes. So then Frankie was like, girl, you heard that? Joke's on her because they both fake. So yeah, so she's like, well, Avugla is fake feud so we can trend. Amelia's like, we great friends in real life though. So then she's like, it's like when you say, oh hey, you look real good, nice that day. So then she was like, oh, then Paige was like, I'm gonna just pretend like these tears are fake, okay? So yeah, so then Mila's like, look, I'm gonna make a nasty comeback. Then Jojo's like, okay, well, while you making a nasty comeback, y'all can come be my backup dancer. So she started dancing. It was so cute. She started dancing. So then Paige and Frankie was like, okay. And then Frankie was like, I don't think she was asking us. She was telling us, go do it. So then Paige was like, this has started to be a weird day. But they gotta find somebody to feud with. And I don't know if this is like a knock at like YouTube now, because I see a lot of stuff be going on YouTube where they be like, oh, this person is fake or this person is fake. Normally I see like Chris O'Fling and the other guy, I think his name was Gay Guy. But yeah, I saw they did like a video, and then they did like before, like I think Jeffree Star did a video with somebody else. But there's like a lot of people that's calling people out and being fake, and like I see that a lot. So I don't know if this is like a little like a knock at that, like a knock at the fact that that's what be happening. I don't know if they doing it to trend. I don't know what they doing it for. I don't know if it's even real. Maybe it is real and all the stuff they say is true, but I don't know. So yeah. Meanwhile, they was like, look, the feuds are really fake. So the teacher, the sensei came in, because it's a dojo. So Frankie was like, hey, what's up? He was like, you signing up again? She's like, no, motorcycle boy. She's like, vroom, vroom. Oh, and his mustache handles. I'm like, what? So he was like, sticks and stones, sticks and stones. I can hurt her with sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. So he was like, okay. So he had to calm himself down. Then he's like, I'm going to update my dating profile when y'all watch this girl, Vicki Fuego. Vicki Fuego. So he was like, yeah, she's so amazing. She was like, oh my god, I'm gonna beat you up because you assaulted me with that weak block. Ha. She played MMA. She was like, I'm gonna beat you up because you think you're gonna make me cry. Ha. So she was like biting off the bunny head. And meanwhile, Paige and Frankie, they was trying to figure out somebody that they could, you know, get to feud with. Like, they'll show no mercy. So she's like, Sensei, turn the volume down. If Frankie's pants would look just like the pants that I wore or got, the camel pants that I just got on my fall fashion haul, it looked just like those. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like, I'm up to date, guys. I'm not late anymore. I got my flawless shirt on and I'm up to date. Like, yay. I'm so excited. But yeah. So she was like, well, maybe we can get her. You know, she sounded like a good candidate. If anyone want to start something, Vicki's game. So yeah. So then Bernie was talking to his grandma, and he was like, I'm a 13-year-old boy, grandma. I don't need to get permission to have hot chocolate. I can get it whenever I want to. So then he was like, he got off the phone. So then he told the waitress lady, he was like, I have a water, please. I have a water. Okay, thank you. And Amelia was like, yo, hey bro, where the heck is my $500 that I loaned you? So then he was like, right here. So then he's like, you got change for $1,000? She was like, what's this? And it was Bernie bucks. So he's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make money to make money. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nobody said that, but you have to make money to make money. Like, you need money to make money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You need money to make money. So he was on the up and up on that one right there. So then Mila was like, well, okay, I'm gonna need real dollars. So he's like, well, you can have Bernie bucks, or you have the Bernie credit card that you can get interest in for the Bernie bucks. So then she was like, no. She's like, well, why if I pay you 500 kisses? So she's like, no, but you have to pay it another way. So he's like, I'll do anything. So she's like, wait, you can't. I do take that 500 kisses. So he's like, yeah. And he's like, wait, yeah, okay. He had to play it cool. So then he's like, oh, you gotta get ready because I use a lot of teeth. But he had to kiss headshots for all her 3.8 million followers. And he was like, well, would you accept 500 push-ups? And she's like, can you do 500 push-ups? So then he started putting on more lipstick because he knew he couldn't. Meanwhile, Paige and Frankie, they were starting to feud with Vicki. She was like, oh my god, she's pathetic, and her general personality leaves much to be desired. And they, oh my, they was going on and on. So then it was like, okay, so then they did like an ending part, and she's like, Paige was like, I just cut that out. Just cut it out, and they posted it up so quick. I'm like, you know, if you go out there crop a video, you know it's gonna take a little while to post. It's not gonna be that quick. Anyway, yeah. So then, you know, they were like, Mila, we did it. So she's like, oh, how'd you get her to agree to it? So she was like, what do you mean? They was like, what do you mean? Like, you have to agree to it? And she's like, yeah, you gotta tell her about it. Or it's a real feud. She's like, oh, that's the darkest roads a human could travel to start a real feud. So it's like, okay, well, maybe she didn't see it. But Vicki took the bait and saw. She's like, look, I'm about to pop up on y'all. I'm coming to Las Vegas. Enjoy your last day on Earth. And Mila's like, oh my god, you guys are going to trend so hard if you live. So, yeah. Then Vicki was packing for LA. She's like, look, my mom is waiting on her boyfriend Brad. I don't even know why she's with him because I hate him. So she broke her decks. And she's like, update, my mom and my boyfriend just broke up. So we're going to be taking the train. So I'm coming to get y'all on the train. So I'm going to be beating y'all up tomorrow. So, yeah, and I don't like my plans to be delayed. So, yeah. So then she broke her camera lens. So then Paige is like, wait, if she broke her computer, then how did she upload this video? So then Frankie was like, we about to die. You trying to freaking read into the facts here? No, don't do that to her. Stop. So then, you know, Bernie had to come on. Oh, my God. No. So Bernie had to come up along. And he was like, hey, you know, I need some money. So he was like, look, it's not a good time. And it's like, Vicki's coming to get us. So he's like, oh, she's taking the train. And he was like, does it matter where she taking? So, yeah, he's thinking about making money off of them. So then, Vicki's homepage said if she was at the dojo that Paige trained at. So they're going to talk to her and tell her about the thing. So then Frankie's like, oh, I thought we was going to hook up her mom with Sensei because they both looking. Frankie looked cute, though, in her outfit. Meanwhile, Bernie was pitching his idea to Amelia, and he was kissing all of the pictures and stuff. So then he was like, look, I need to borrow more money. So she was like, you do? And he's like, you can read me like a picture book. And he was like, wait, I mean a regular book that the big kids read. But yeah, so she's like, well, this is really entertaining. So once you lose the rest of the money, then I can get you to do more stuff for me, like be my jouster and announce, hear ye, here lies Princess Amelia of the House of Duckworth, and you could blow this horn. So he's like, okay. So then he's like, the risk does seem high. If I succeed, I'm going to be rich and you'll be my girlfriend. So I agree to your terms. So then Amelia's like, I never said that. So he was like, okay. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Frankie and Paige, Frankie went in there all scared. She was wrapped up in bubble wrap. And she was like, yeah, I was doing research for our bubble wrap. So then Paige was like, shut up before I pop you, okay? Just stop. So, yeah. Then she's going to be talking MMA fighter to MMA fighter, Paige to Vicki. So then Paige is like, look, I'm Paige Tornado Foot Olvera. So then Sensei was like, nobody call you that. But yeah. So then Frankie jumped and like the bow wrap popped and she's like, I swear that was the bow wrap. I didn't poop on myself. But yeah. So then Paige is like, look, she hit the cement filled bag. She knows it's filled with cement like the punching bag. And then Vicki was like, yeah, it's filled with that. So she's like, look, y'all seem nice. And they told her the truth and all that. So she's like, but I still gotta kick y'all butts because I promised to brawl and it would seem really cowardly if I didn't do it. So you need a total beat down. So Frankie was like, I need tape. I need more tape. So a big time promoter called her and it was like, really? What big time promoter? Have you ever heard of Bernie Schnatz? They went to go see Bernie and Frankie punched him in the stomach twice. So he's like, do it again. So I wasn't flexing. I didn't know she's like, like she just like freaking uppercutted him in the freaking gut. But yeah, so then Frankie's outfit was so cute and vintage. He was like, well, I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all can promote y'all match on these little web camera things. So then Bernie was like, look guys, I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all can go promote the match in this little chat thing with me, you, y'all, Vicki. We all gonna talk. So he's like, well, we about to back out with Vicki. We gonna back out of this whole thing. She's like, okay. So he's like, look, do you want us to look bad for a minute or look bad for the rest of our lives when she beat our face in? So then Bernie was like, oh, you was asking me? I didn't know. My bad. So yeah. Baby deal. So yeah. Anyway, so then he was like, okay, so they got on there. So he was like, look, Vicki was like, you can't fight and you can't trash talk and you bad at comedy. So Frankie was like, what? What? Them is fighting words. So then Paige was like, look, we all can calm down, we all can calm down. And then Bernie was instigating them, like, oh, she calling you a dog? And then she's like, well, I'll bury your bones like a dog. And they were just going back and forth. It was too much. It was too much. So it's like, they're gonna show what's not funny with their fists. Then Bernie's like, look, click the link in the description below. Click the link in the description below to go buy tickets, guys. So the fight is lit and it's back on. So yeah. Meanwhile, they had to go get trained about the Sensei. So she's like, look, I called you all those names. Motorcycle boy, 45-year-old loser. I shouldn't have called you that. Frankie was just going on and on. So he was like, I got my swords locked away. I'm okay. So she was like, what you say? He was like, nothing. I'm going to train you. So yeah, Dave was doing so terrible. So then Paige was like, what about my green belt? So then he was like, look, your parents paid $300 for classes. That's why you got it. So then Frankie laughed, and she was like, I'm sorry. And she laughed again. I'm like, they paid $300 for her. Well, they live in Tarzana, so yeah, they got money. But yeah, so then it's like, look, I can train you how to run and hide the path for the fraidy cat. That's like some training thing that he do. So they did really good at that. So you know what? They ready for Vicki. So meanwhile, Bernie had the whole ring dressed up. He was dressed up as like an old school promoter guy. It was so crazy. I don't know where the kids get this stuff from. But yeah, so then the bagpiper and Horseface was fighting. So he's like, look, Amelia, I got $500 on the bagpiper. And the bagpiper guy lost. So he just lost $500. So Amelia's like, yes, that's great. You losing more money. So he's like, well, I got a whole bunch of money from the fight tickets, but I spent it all on all of these souvenir t-shirts with Vicki beating them up, like beating Paige and Frankie up to the pole. So yeah, so then he's like, look, just keep on spending. So then Jojo came and she's like, hey Amelia, I made snickerdoodles for you. So they hugged. So then Amelia was like, oh wait, people are gonna notice. So then she ended up throwing Jojo's bow away. So then they came back and Jojo was like a boomerang. And then she walked out. I was like, but yeah, so they had to keep their feud going so they can trend. Which, I don't know. I mean, on YouTube, like, if you want to do, I guess if you want to do that to trend on YouTube, then you can. But then it's kind of like lying. But I guess, I don't know, guys. You do what you do. You do what you do. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Meanwhile, Bernie was trying to reach the microphone, you know, like, come down for the ring. But he couldn't, so he just yelled. He's like, look, this is the main event. So then since I was like, hey, I'm here. I'm being paid to be the ref, and I know this is going to be quick, so it's like easy money. So then Paige and Frankie was like, she's like, look, I'm here to support y'all. Like, you gotta calm down. So he wasn't anyway, yeah, so then he was like, oh, this is okay. If we're gonna die, Paige was like, look, I read your diary when you was 11, Frankie. So then Frankie's like, yeah, I dunked your retainer in the toilet, and I've been doing it just to see how long you would know this. So then she was like, wait, and then the fight started. So then they started dodging him. Then since I was looking at his dating profile, and then Bernie had a t-shirt shooter, and he was gonna put 10 in there, and I'm like, that's not a good idea. And then everyone was screaming, and they kept dodging her. And then Bernie's like, uh-oh, it's jammed. And then all of a sudden, there's like, we're gonna go out with a fight. So they started like they was about to start punching Vicki and stuff. But then all the t-shirts, like I thought was gonna happen, all the t-shirts flew out and hit Vicki in the head, and she just fell right on the floor. So the since I was like, y'all the winners, kind of, sort of, not really, but yeah. So that was freaking crazy. Then he was like, oh my god, I don't have no shirts for this. I lost all my money. So then that was freaking crazy. They're like, how does that green belt taste Fuego? And then Vicki jumped up like, I'm gonna get you. So then he was like, skirt. So they had to leave. But yeah, meanwhile, at the end, Vicki accepted their friend request, and she was like, look, it worked out great. I got 50,000 more subscribers, and I want to do a rematch. So they was like, oh, I don't know. So she's like, well, we don't have to talk about that now because my mom got a new boyfriend. And it was a freaking sensei. She's like, haha, Frankie, who's the 45-year-old loser now? So, yeah. Then meanwhile, Bernie's like, look, hear ye, Amelia, a lady Amelia of House Duckworth. So then she's like, hello guys, and she's so cute. She's like, hello, and she walking away. So then Paige is like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure Bernie deserved it, which he kind of did. He lost. She gave him like what, $500 more. So that's like $1,000. So he's like maybe $1,500 in debt. So you gotta pay her the money back, even though she's a millionaire. Gotta pay her the money back. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I like this episode. It was really funny. I like how they have, I always say this, Frankie's deadpan comedy, and then Paige's like deadpan but lighthearted type of sarcasm. As a freaking say. And then Bernie and him acting very Bernie-ish. And they didn't have Dirk in this episode, which was really shocking. Dirk was not in this episode. He was actually absent. Like, what the heck? But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out my case and cover review. And don't forget to go check out my fall fashion haul. And don't forget to check out other videos. Bye. Baby Leo. Baby Leo.